Well, hello people on the YouTube. This is a special video. You can see that I'm not at home. I'm in the warehouse at Hughes Kettner. Because in other rooms, in the showroom and places, other YouTube people are making videos. We were invited to present to you the brand spanking new. It's not even on the market today, but today when you're seeing my today, you can't see this. But your today, you can see this because you're seeing it right now. Making videos is difficult because it's not linear. So this is a brand spanking new amp that always sucks the magnetic wristband on my watch. So I'm in the warehouse at Hughes Kettner showing you the Black Spirit 200. I played around with this a little bit. I brought everything I need to bring to do a good video. We hope we can do this. I brought a couple of different guitars and I have an aux up there, which you might be able to see. So this is technically a similar concept to the Grandmaster 36 and the Grandmaster Deluxe 40, which means built-in gate, built-in reverb, built-in delay, built-in modulation, 4 channels selectable through a big channel switch, which are clean, crunch, lead, and ultra. MIDI capable, so you can store your settings. There are 2 layers on the front panel. You can see a top layer, which is cab type, reverb, delay level, feedback, and time. So that's a delay section, modulation type and intensity. And then there's a second level, which is sagging for the power amp, noise gate, treble, bass, mid, volume, and gain. And you switch between those 2 levels like this. So yeah, it's the same kind of concept. It's got a built-in DI box, the red box. This is a new red box because you actually have 8 different cab types, which is more flexible than the old red box, which had, I think, 2. That's all nice and good. This thing is slightly smaller than the Grandmaster Deluxe 40. It does weigh nothing. It's 3.5 kilos. It is ultra light. Compared to the Grandmaster Deluxe 40, which can be controlled with an app, but you have to have like some kind of Wi-Fi MIDI connector thing that they sold to you separately in order to do that. This has Bluetooth, and there's a, I don't even know how do you hold this in? I don't know how you enable Bluetooth. Ah, yes, you hold this in. You hold the boost button in. I didn't know. I love it when an interface is so, yeah, that should do it, and then it does it. Way cool. So, I'm going to hold this in again and turn Bluetooth off because we're not going to look at the app. Everything on the amp can be appable. It's appellation. No. Therefore, you can also share presets that you made yourself online, I guess, and download them into the app and stuff like this. Now that's all neat and dandy. You're going to ask yourself, why does it have 200 watts? Is it not tube? Exactly, it's not. Which is why it's not translucent, why it's opaque. Yeah, I know words. And you can't see the tubes because there are none. What you can see is a little orange thing, which is weird for H&K, because it's all blue. Hence the blue pants. Called the Spirit Tone Generator. That's some kind of bullshit that they put there. Look, it's a light and that's the tone generator. I don't know. I have no idea. It's doing some kind of new mojo. They worked on this for, I think, about 4 years. Let's face it. How many different kinds of making a guitar sound are there? There's tubes and we love them, but they're heavy and they break and they get hot and all that stuff. But that's what we want. That's the reference when it comes to dynamic, to sound, to transparency, to push, to how fat it gets in the room. That's where we want to be. Then there's modeling, which digitizes your guitar and then has a processor running really, really fast, almost instantaneously, to give you an algorithm with numbers that makes it sound like a tubey thing. Sometimes really badly, sometimes hopefully good. And then there's transistors, which usually sound more sterile, don't have the depth, don't have the dynamics, the distortion sounds fizzy. They work and they're cheaper, they're lighter, they have all the things we want from an amp, except for the sound. Now this is some kind of technology. It's gotta be transistor based. But whatever they're doing, holy crapola, I don't want to use the word game changer, but I can tell you that this is not tube. Which is really, again, I'm using that, that tube's the reference, and sounds pretty freaking awesome. Usually transistor amps don't take pedals well. I tried it, I have pedals on the floor, which I will show you in a bit. Powered by a Mission Engineering 529 power supply with a big just power bank, so I'm off the grid here, except for this, and all the cameras and the lights. It sounds pretty phenomenal. So we're gonna go through the channels and all the functions. We're gonna go through the DI box, for which I will hook up headphones so I can hear what I'm hearing. What I'm not hearing right now is what the aux sounds like. But you know what? I didn't test this because I'm hearing the cab, of course, which I'm not miking. So really quickly, let me check if my aux is what I expect that it is. I'll be right back. Okay, we're good. What I'm hearing in the aux, which is what you're hearing, is less bright than what I'm getting through the cab here. So this cab is brighter than the cream backloaded 412 that we're hearing in the aux. But you're gonna get a whole variety of sounds. So I'm going to clean. It saves the settings between the channels. So you see there was a boost engaged here. So let's turn the reverb off, which is just going to effects, reverb down. Now, of course, now I can't see where my gate was because I turned the reverb down and then that second layer is hidden. How do I find where it was set? Let's see. The store button lights up. It lights up not to where it was, but it lights up to where it was stored. Different than I'm setting it here, and you know what I'm talking about. Of course, Hughes Kettner again opted to give us beautiful dome head knobs with a little tiny thing there, but there's absolutely no way for you to see how they're set in the camera. There's also pretty much almost no way for me to see how they're set. Why they go for looks over functionality, I don't freaking know. That knob needs a big ass white line on it. Why they're not there, I don't know. If I had a Sharpie with me, I'd give them white lines because it's freaking annoying. That has a white line. They clearly see that it's necessary. Please give us knobs that we can easier read, Hughes Kettner. I'm saying that sitting in the Hughes Kettner warehouse. Effects loop is in the back. I can turn that on and off per globally, apparently. I don't have anything in the effects loop because the effects are built in. So here's a clean channel. I'm playing this with this Macmull, I don't know what that is. It's a Stratty kind of a thing. It's a great clean sound. What I love about it is it breaks up. Well, not with this guitar, but it's spanky. It's got everything that I want from a clean. Let's go through the EQ section. That's too much. Nice. Not as the super bitey 2.5 KE mids that H&K usually does, but rather warmer in a lower area. Neat, not too much bass. Nice and lean, beautiful. In the master section we have Presence, which is a master treble. And Resonance, which is a master low end. There's a little bit of a hiccup there. Oh, we have here prototypes, just saying. That might be a hiccup or two expected. Don't overdo it with the resonance, people, because your bass player is supposed to have a job too. Now there's sagging, which will simulate the sagging of a power amp, which of course we'll probably get to when we do more gainy sounds. FX access, I'll dial in the reverb. I have a feeling it's a little bit too big. She said it should be a little bit more springy. I don't know. It's functional. It's not mind-blowing, but it's functional. I love it. That's nice. Okay, so there's a reverb. Here's a delay, which is level, feedback, and time, which with the foot switch, which you can get separately, you can tap and do presets and all that stuff. I'm not going to look at this because we have too much stuff to look at for switch so separately. So foot switch is so separately. That works. Works rather nicely. Who wants some from me? And then we got modulation type and intensity. We have a chorus here, I think. That is a fun sound. I'm going to say that loudly. That's just great. Then we have F like flanging. That works. And P like penis, I don't know. Oh, that's probably phasing. I'm playing, but I'm having fun. And then there's probably tremolo over here. Oh no, here. Tremolo. And the speed, I think, is how far you turn it. So you have very coarse parameter picking. It's not a fine tuning. Coarse tuning, that's what I'm looking for. That's a little bit of a harmonic tremolo, that's nice. Point is, all these effects are absolutely okay. They're not mind-blowing, but they're there and they can be used at a gig. They can be pre-programmed in presets. And for most occasions, they're totally gonna do le job, as they say in France. There's also a noise gate. So let's see, I have some noise going on here. There's clearly noise going on. Oh, that's probably the sender that I have for my mic. It's pretty damn quiet. Doesn't take it all out, but quite a bit. It's so damn loud that, yeah, it takes out most of it. So brings us to, how does the Black Spirit, which is all like, Black Spirit, ghosts and stuff and vampires, I don't know. It's kind of, or it's a stallion. Black Spirit, doesn't that remind you of some kind of black horse? God, it's hot. I've got fans on, but I don't want them on for my fans. Get it? Because you want to hear me. So I'll turn the fans on in between. Okay, so I have this Ghoul Screamer, which is a tube screamer on the floor. I have an Archer, which is a clone, and I have the Rev G3, which we're not doing with this guitar. Let's see with the clean channel. Again, I don't know where my settings are. Somewhere here I want to be. Tube Screamer. Hashtag monetizing. It tube screams. Now, how does it tube scream when we have a crunch thing going on? With a tube screamer. It's fun as fuck. Can you say fuck? Is the bot on YouTube gonna find that? So here's the Archer on the Clean channel. Where's my stick? Works beautifully on crunch. So yeah, it does work. Sitting in front of it, judging it right now, it works with pedals. I'm gonna do a quick guitar change for the crunch channel. Moving on to le umbuka, as they say in French. A lumbuka. That's full gain on the crunch. And of course, it's a D major to an E flat major, which makes no sense, but still sounds cool. All the way. An impressive crunch. I'm going to push that with the tube screamer. more do you want? That's pretty cool. Now, since we're here, let's check the built-in cab simulations. You're hearing a forklift in the background because I'm in the warehouse and there are people driving with forklifts, of course. I think this sound is a good sound to test the built-in speaker simulation. I'm going to turn the amp to 2 watt so that I don't hear too much of the cab. And now we're only going to check out the red box with that pretty awesome sound we just had. Headphone out will be master level controlled. Okay, so I'm on, let's see, cab type 1. Let's give it a tiny bit of reverb to get a little bit of depth. Okay, here we go. A little bit dense, but something you can use maybe better for cleans. Nice. Cab type number 2. Why am I trying to play stuff I've never played before? Hey, that's a pretty cool. That's a pretty cool selection of different cab types. Are they all going to be mind-blowingly amazing? No, I don't think they are. But they are way more than good enough to play that during a gig and give it to the front of house guy. For recording purposes at home, you can turn the cab simulation off and go just DI and then use an impulse response. XLR into your audio interface and then use any impulse response. Maybe the one from Lancaster Audio that Glenn Fricker has. Glenn has impulse response of his own cabs. I'm just trying to help a brother out here. Yeah, so that's cool. Let's look at the sag, switching back to the watt. Back here. That cab complements it pretty well, just saying. What? Much more headroom and not so saggy. Huh, who would have thought? That's pretty cool. And then more saggy. I know what I'm doing. I don't know. Wow. Cool sounds. Lead channel. Oh, by the way, every channel can also be boosted. And yes, that was the Beatles. Moving on to lead, unboosted, gain. Give me gain. Hashtag monetizing. That is a beautiful lead sound. We haven't even boosted that. I'm going to switch guitars again. Oh, this one is much lighter. That's nice. First time I'm playing the Harley Benton Fusion something, the one that they sent me. Look at this neck, people. Come on. Look at this freaking neck. The guitar is $3.99. So by the time you're seeing this video, you've already seen my review of this. At which time I will know more about the guitar than I know now. That's weird. So here we go. the tube screamer. Screamer, Boosty Screamer. Remember, all the effects are coming from the Black Spirit 200. By the way, something I should point out is the marketing team from Hughes & Kettner is technically in the building. And yesterday when I was setting up, they were here, they were watching, blah, blah, blah. Of course, they're super, super protective of their new baby. And they should be standing behind the camera watching me. Now, to prove that's not the case, because I think it's pretty amazing that they're not doing that. So let me film what I'm looking at. Here's the amp, and there is literally no one there. It's my big ass light, which I find pretty amazing that no one's standing there to control me or to see what I'm saying or to make funny faces when I'm critiquing something. There is absolutely no one there. So I am full on alone in the warehouse. Crazy Hughes & Kettner people. So, hey, let's go to clean. How do I turn everything off again? I actually have to just turn this off. There we go. This guitar's got spank and brightness. I want to show you the G3 pedal. Let's see how that works with this guitar. It works with the G3 pedal. So last thing we need to test is Ultra. There's a lot on this amp. Now for that I have an Ultra guitar. I have a Claas guitars here. I have a Claas Moby Dick 7-string fan fret crazy instrument. Look at this. Look at this crazy guitar. Now they're making sound over there. Shut up, people! The Lace Alumitone pickups are a little bit microphonic, so we have a little bit of beep going on, just so you know. they'll record every tiny detail. Look at this. They are super, super detailed pickups. Cool? See, that's what I mean. But the payoff is, did you hear that monstrous attack? That's just crazy. And I'm on the lead channel boosted now. I have something in my head that I want to play. But I can't play it. I can't play it. Let's put the tube screamer in front of it the way it's supposed to be, with more volume than drive. Oh, I'm on the wrong pickup. Yeah, that... annoying. The feed ping's not the amp, sorry. Yeah, exactly, shut up over there. So, my first impression is I don't miss tubes at all. Whatever fairy dust, leprechaun poop they put in there, it works. This thing is gonna clock in under $1,000. It weighs next to nothing. It has a lot to offer. And I'm gonna say something right here, because it's my gut feeling. So far, it's the most impressive Hughes & Kettner amp I've played. Some of the flabbiness, some of the low-end, undefined mud that some of the others might have, because of their limited power amp capabilities. This does not have, because it gets 200 watt leprechaun sperm, I don't know, something built in, some magic. It's a well-rounded, phenomenal gigging amp with more features than you can ever use. That's my first impression. I'm gonna take this to the studio once it's out, and we're gonna compare this to the Grandmaster Deluxe 40, to the real tube version of it, and see where the differences are. Is it more transparent? Is it fatter? And all that stuff. We're gonna check that out. We're gonna check it out against a couple of my favorite amps. Friedman's, Morgans, all that stuff. Oranges? Yeah, oranges. I actually saw an orange in my head when I said that. No, oranges, revs. We're gonna do that. We wanna go the clean channel and turn the rev pedal on, just for fun, right? We wanna do that. The amp works with pedals. That's it from me for now. I'm gonna hopefully drag some cool YouTubers in front of the camera here, do some more videos coming after this one. Links below if it's out already. I don't know if it's already available today. I have no clue. Probably not. Animals at the end. Thanks for watching. Afraid of the obvious, we ignore that it's better to leave now than not at all. The silence is killing us. Guess we just talked too much before. And it's better to leave now than not at all. For everybody at home, sing along. Oh,